Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be looking at the new Madden 12 rosters in Madden 26. If you want to download it for yourself, go check the end of the video so I can show you exactly how to do it. But we're going to break it down. Let's do it. You see there's Aaron Rodgers down there as well. So let's check out our roster here for the Bears. And then we're going to check out the roster for the entire league. Look at Johnny Knox, right? Devin Hester's here. Okay, we've got some good guys. We don't have some great guys, though. That's the issue. Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Julius Peppers. We have some really solid guys. This is Flozell Adams, legendary name, Willie Anderson, Rodney Harrison. Is that Warwick Dunn? Okay. Warwick Dunn here, John Kuhn. You got some guys. Derek Brooks as well. So you got some decent guys looking around here. Okay. I just want to look. Let's see the quarterbacks. There's Brett Favre. I think we bring Brett Favre in. Bring him to the Giants. And he does have a face scan. Kerry Collins, one of my faves. Quincy Carter was also very good. There's Dante Culpepper. Why does it look like they put his head on somebody else's body? Who else do we got? Nate Davis, that's not... Okay. Jake Delhomme, okay. You got some great guys here. Obviously, a lot of them don't have face scans. Warwick Dunn, Corey Dillon, Kevin Jones, Kevin Falk, Priest Holmes. One of my favorites, if not one, like... I was going to say one of my favorites, if not one of my favorites. There's Ricky Williams as well. Is that Larry Johnson? Okay, Jackie Battle, former Chief. All right. So let's go through the league here. Check it out. Of course, this is our team. We saw it. We love it. It is what it is. Now to the other teams around the league. Andrew Whitworth, just recently retired not too long ago. AJ Green, a rookie here. Geno Atkins. I mean, we got some great guys. Cedric Benson doesn't get a portrait, but he was very good in his day. Who is the quarterback for the Bengals? It's Andy Dalton. Of course it is. Bruce Gradkowski, Zach Robinson. Love to see it. Okay. Wide receiver, AJ Green. Jerome Simpson. Okay. Flipping on in. And Jermaine Gresham. Looking. Scott Chandler. I used to like him a lot. Stevie Johnson. He had a very good career. Brad Smith as well, running back Fred Jackson and CJ Spiller. A very good 1-2 punch for a good while. And there's Ryan Fitzpatrick back in the league. David Garrard, I did not remember playing for them. But, a decent team. I don't think they're amazing. I don't think they're going to give us a lot of, I don't even know. Ryan Clady here. Willis McGahee doesn't have a portrait. There's Von Miller back with them. Brian Dawkins. I don't remember him on the Broncos. I guess this is very, very late. Brian Dawkins. Cole Quitz. You got some good guys. Eric Decker. Rest in peace, Demaryius Thomas. Who's the quarterback around this time? It's Tim Tebow, dude. Does Tim Tebow have a face scan? He does not. He is one fat motherfucker is what that is. But Tebow back in the game. Brady Quinn. Oh, there's no Sean Moreno. You like to see that. We kind of saw most of the wide receiver. Eddie Royal. Very underrated. And there's Julius Thomas. Is that Virgil Green down there? I thought he was going to be a monster for some reason. The Browns. Ben Watson. I don't remember Alex Smith being on the Browns and being a tight end. But okay. Josh Cribbs. Great return man. Jordan Norwood, Greg Little, and oh, there he is, baby! I'm absolutely going to have to trade for my boy because he is my favorite player of all time. Josh Freeman. Josh Johnson still in the league, by the way. LeGarrette Blount. Let's see, Mike Williams, Preston Parker. Okay, you got some good guys here. Kellen Winslow, let's not talk about him. But let's look at the roster there, though. Donald Penn, I liked him. Aqib Talib, You got some good guys here. Cardinals, Larry Fitz. Funny thing with Larry Fitz, I don't know if it'll show it here. Yeah, look, his fucking thing is not connected to his head. But hey, okay. Patrick Peterson, does he have a face scan? Because Patrick Peterson was that dude. Yeah, baby. All right, Jay Feely. Okay, you got some good guys here. Calais Campbell, another one still in the league. Anthony Sherman, used to love him on the Chiefs. Kevin Cobb, John Skelton. You got some decent guys here. Beanie Wells, man. All right, I liked Beanie. Other than Fitz, you got some decent guys down here. And then tight end Todd Heap. You're not going to give Todd Heap a player portrait there. Well, whatever. Chargers, Eric Weddle. Phillip Rivers. Does Phillip Rivers got to have one? No. He is Asian. Hey, talk about big families. He's got it. Ryan Matthews. And who was the Danny Woodhead was the backup there. Vincent Jackson, another one that sadly passed away. Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends there is. There's Mike Tolbert. So is Danny Woodhead not here? I guess he wasn't here yet. Maybe he was on the Patriots at this point. The Chiefs, my team. Derek Johnson. Jamal Charles. There's no way Charles has a face scan, right? No. But Eric Berry, another one of my faves. There's no way he's got one either. Oh, he does. He does. And he's got the thing wrong with him. Okay. Tamba Hali. This is like prime for me. Obviously, before the Chiefs got really, really good. Where I love this team. Dwayne Bowe. He was a part of the season where they don't score a wide receiving touchdown. Dexter McCluster was one of my GOATs. Return man, there's Matt Castle, Kyle Orton, and Ricky Stanzi. Yep. Wide receivers, Dwayne Bowe, Jonathan Baldwin. Ugh, this team. Yep. This was a rough go of it. But this is a great team. Dwight Freeney, Antoine Bethea, Reggie Wayne, Jeff Saturday. Are you saying, where is Peyton Manning, a 77 overall? Are you fucking me in the ass with a dick and balls? He was never that. I don't even care. In his worst season, he was never that bad. Joseph Adai getting some nice love there. Pierre Garcon, Austin Collie. I mean, a very solid team. Jacob Tammey, I don't remember him on the Colts. He was a Bronco for me. But let's see. Oh, there's Pat McAfee. Does he get a face scan? No. I mean, he's a punter, dude. What about kicker Adam Vinatieri? Yes, Vinatieri gets his face in the game. Commanders. Now, of course, they were not the Commanders. They were the Redskins. And they got some good guys. LaRon Landry before the steroids. Who's the quarterback here? Ooh, the Jabbar Gaffney. Quarterback, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Oh, it is Rex Grossman. Okay. Rex Grossman. Roy Halou. Tim Hightower. Wide receiver. My dog is going crazy. Jabbar Gaffney, Santana Moss. You have some decent guys here. Fred Davis. Chris Cooley. Okay. All right. Cowboys. DeMarcus Ware. Tyron Smith. Jason Witten. There's DeMarco Murray. Does he have a face scan? No. But you got to have Dez, right? Dez has to have a face scan. He's Dez. Throw up the X. He does not. All right. Now another quarterback. There's Tony Romo. He gets his face in the game. And there's John Kitna down there as well. You'll love to see that. There's Felix Jones, right? And then wide receiver. Okay. Miles Austin. You got some good guys. Jason Witten. He's definitely got a face scan. It's probably bald. Yeah. There he is, dude. Dolphins. Anthony Fasano was a Chief. Jake Long. Brandon Marshall. Carlos Dansby. Is that Reggie Bush? In his stint with Miami. Vonta Davis. May he rest in peace. There's Cameron Wake there. Richie Incognito. These two. Mike Pouncey and Richie Incognito bullying the fuck out of what's-his-face. And then he was like, oh, it wasn't bullying. There's Chad Henne and Matt Moore, which I believe both of these guys played for the Chiefs. I won't keep bringing it up, but Daniel Thomas, wide receiver. Brian Hartline, I remember I thought was going to be good. And I thought Chris Hogan was going to be a beast, especially with the Patriots, and he just wasn't. There is a guy that they'll probably show on the Lions that I thought was going to be the greatest of all time, and he was terrible. There's LaShawn McCoy, Jason Peters, Deshaun Jackson, Steve Smith. Huh? Steve Smith did not play for the Eagles. All right, so we found something wrong there. I guess this guy must have been an Eagles fan. Jeremy Maclin, Evan Mathis. It's Michael Vick, baby. It is Michael Vick, who I might trade for. I love Michael Vick. Vince Young, Mike Kafka. Not a huge fan of what he did on the field. I'm kidding. Off the field, there's Steve Smith, Jeremy Maclin, Chad Hall, Brent Selleck. He was solid. Going to the Falcons, Tony Gonzalez. I speak about the Chiefs. Fuck this guy, though. Don't like him. Julio Jones and Roddy White. You got to think Julio's got a face scan even as a rookie. And look at that. Julio, baby. Okay. Michael Turner. Is that Jaquiz? I remember him wearing a shirt that said, like, Jaquiz in my face. I mean, that's classic, right? Sean Weatherspoon, Curtis Lofton. You got some guys here. Matt Bryant. There's no way Matt Bryant has a face scan. No. But he was in the league for a long, long time. Patrick Willis. Does Patrick Willis have a face scan? 99 overall X Factor? No. There's Frank Gore, David Akers. He was on Philadelphia for a little bit. Vernon Davis was great for his time. Michael Crabtree, sorry-ass wide receiver. There's Alex Smith. There's Colin Kaepernick. And there's Scott Tolzien. Frank Gore. Boobie Dixon. He went by Boobie, not Anthony. Michael Crabtree, Kyle Williams, Ted Ginn. I don't remember Ted Ginn on the 49ers. I always thought Ted was a Panther, and then he went to the Saints for a little bit. There are the Giants, the mighty, mighty Giants. Jason Pierre, Paul. Not sure how many fingers he has at this point. Brandon Jacobs, Victor Cruz, salsa on him, baby. Is this this may be one of those years. By the way, Steve Weatherford, after he retired, got fucking jacked, dude. Was this the year that they go to the Super Bowl? And what? Hold on. Jamarcus Russell was never. No, there's no way. I'm pretty sure. But, okay. Jacksonville, Maurice Jones-Drew. Paul Posluszny has fucking Mr. Incredible build. Josh Scobie. You got some good guys down here, but this is not going to be a good team. This is prior to Bortles. Is this? I want to guess before. It's not Garrard because we already saw Garrard. It's not Burnell. Oh, it's Blaine Gabbert and Luke McCown, the worst McCown brother. Okay, we got any gems down here? Mike Thomas, Cecil Shorts. He gets pretty good. Both of these guys do pretty well. Okay, Jacksonville, not too bad. Jets, Nick Mangold, baby. 99, right? Or 94. Darrelle Revis. Revis Island, does he get a face scan? No, very bald. Very bald looking man. But let's see what else. DeBrickashaw Ferguson. If I ever have a son, probably going to call him DeBrickashaw. Antonio Cromartie. Is this the Mark Sanchez years? It is. So Mark Sanchez. Maybe butt fumble. There's Sean Green, Powell, Santonio Holmes, and Plaxico Burress. This was a fun team. Bad team, but a fun team. The Lions. Okay. So maybe this guy is on this roster at this point. Calvin Johnson, Megatron, one of the best of all time. If he played longer, he may have even solidified that. Ndamukong Suh, I know he's got a face scan, and so does Megatron. So both of the top Lions guys. And there's Matthew Stafford as well. So, all right, quarterback. Oh, there's Drew Stanton and Sean Hill. Yep. Yeah, they had a running back problem. Kevin Smith, the director of Clerks and stuff. All right, is he here? He's not here. His name was Chris Durham, and he was like 6'7", 6'7", and I was like, this guy's the next big deal, and he just wasn't. He just wasn't. Why is this guy like, huh? You're taking my picture now? What are you doing here? But the Lions, they'll probably suck balls. The Packers, they got Aaron Rodgers. I'm sure it's just the same face scan, right? Yeah, old man Rodgers there. Discount double check. Greg Jennings taking this team on one leg. And, okay, look at that. Jordy Nelson. I love Jordy. Small white guy. Actually, he was 6'3". He was actually... There's Charles Woodson. I love Clay Matthews' face scan because it's just normal, but they added hair onto the back of him. They're just like, yeah, fucking throw some fucking hair on him, dude. Let's see what else. Jermichael Finley. He got a lot of concussions, Jermichael Finley. He had to proceed like Bubba Franks and guys like that. And it just didn't work out. There's AJ Hawk, of course. He is popular more now than he was in the league. The Panthers, there's Steve Smith. I guess his twin is playing for the Eagles. There's Cam Newton. Is Cam got a face? It's gotta be. Yeah, there he is. Kind of an older looking Cameron, but cool. Oh, D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart, a great 1-2 punch. You know what's funny? After Williams, he went to the Steelers for a little bit, and then he retired. And then he was in TNA, I remember. I was like, what the fuck? There's Greg Olson. He got a face scan. He's commentating, and he's going to get a face scan as well, which is very, very cool. Tom Brady. We are on to the Patriots. There he is, Thomas Brady. You'll love to see it. Rob Gronkowski, he's got a face scan as well. And there he is. I mean, what a freaking team. Logan Mankins, Brian Waters, Gerard Mayo, Volmer, Andre Carter. I mean, you had some killers on this team for sure. Raiders, Shane Leckler. It's good when punter and kicker are your two best players. But not a good team. Not a good team. You got Michael Bush down here with Darren McFadden behind him. There's Jacoby Ford. Quarterback for the Raiders at this point. It's pre-Carr. I know that. Oh, it's Carson Palmer. That's right. Okay. There's Tyrod Taylor, though. Could revive his career. Jason Campbell, Kyle Bowler. Okay, is that Thomas Jones? Tawan Jones. Okay. Yeah, not a good team. Not a good team at all. Roblox looking motherfucker there. Rams, Steven Jackson. Running, gunning, Steven Jacks. He was a monster for his time. James Laurinaitis. I know that's Animal. The Hawk and Animal. His son, I think, or his nephew. I don't know. But you got some good guys here. Danny Amendola. Now, this is before his big breakout. And why does he... I think he had, like, Colquitt's face scan for some reason. Going to the Ravens, Ray Rice. Yeah. There's a nice 1-2 punch. Ray Rice and Ray Lewis. Oof. Vonta Leach, Terrell Suggs, Ed Reed. You got some great guys here. Sam Cock. I love a good cock, and Sam Cock is a good cock. Maybe a great cock. I don't know. Torrey Smith, also very good. Now, look at the Saints. You got guys like Drew Brees back in the fold before they started sucking balls. Jimmy Graham. No way Jimmy has a face scan. He does. I will apologize. Darren Sproles down here. Liked his little ass. What? Marquise Colston. Some really good guys. Lance Moore. Thought he was going to be a lot better. There's Cam Jordan. He's a rookie at this point. But of course he'll have a face scan. Mark Ingram. You have some guys. I mean, even Robert Meacham down here. Seahawks. It's Marshawn Lynch. I mean, has the face scan, 99 overall X Factor. Earl Thomas, he might have a face scan. He doesn't. He absolutely doesn't. Red Bryant, Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman. Sherman should. Yeah, he does. And he's got the same problem, though, with that. So this should be Russell. Oh, okay, it's not Russ yet. It's Tavarius Jackson, rest in peace. I thought it may have been Matt Flynn as well, but Matt Flynn, I think, got signed the same year that Russ got drafted, and he just lost out. There's Mike Wallace. There's Troy Polamalu, baby. All right. Mike Pounce, or Maurice Pouncey, James Harrison. There's Big Ben. And there he is. Big motherfucker right there. Let's see. Antonio Brown. Does he have a face scan at Star Dev? Does not. All right. Steelers. Texans, Arian Foster. He doesn't have a face scan. Kind of looks Indian. Dwayne Brown. Brian Cushing, one crazy motherfucker. J.J. Watt. Does J.J. have one? He does. Why is he fat as all fuck? Oh my god. Jesus. J.J. Watt, did you eat, motherfucker? Andre Johnson here. He doesn't have a face scan. Who's the quarterback for the Texans at this point? It's definitely not Deshaun. It's probably Matt Schaub. It is Matt Schaub with TJ Yates and Matt Leinart behind him. Okay. Ben Tate. Ben Tate had like a couple of weeks where he was a GOAT and then just fell off. Owen Daniels. Joel Dressum. The Titans. David Stewart. Chris 2K. CJ 2K. Cortland Finnegan. Hey, Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan. They can't separate from each other. Kenny Britt. I always liked Kenny Britt. And quarterback at this time, it's not Locker or Mettenberger at this point. It's still Hasselbeck. Yeah, okay. So an old Hasselbeck, there's Jake Locker and Rusty Smith. I got a Rusty Smith one time at an old gas station. It was very fantastic. There's Jared Cook. And then let's go to the Vikings. Kyle Rudolph. Is he still in the league, Kyle? I don't know. Jared Allen just retired in real life. What? No, he didn't. He got into the Hall of Fame in real life. And of course, Adrian Peterson. There he is. So that is great. Percy Harvin. Not quite the career that you would expect from him. But, he stayed around for longer than you might think. And then quarterback here. Who's the quarterback? Teddy? It's McNabb, of course. Yeah, Teddy. This is too early for Teddy Bridgewater. But that is the entire league right there. If you guys wanted to download this, go to username, type in We Expertise, go to Madden 12 FFC, and you can use this roster right now. So shout out to We Expertise. He's the GOAT. And thank you guys for watching this little breakdown. And soon we are going to be making an entire franchise out of these rosters. I think it's going to be very fun. Let me know in the comments when you want to see it, how you want to see it done, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.